Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Literally welcome back. It's been like 2 to 3 weeks since I posted a video, so bonjour, hello, welcome. As you can probably tell, I am pretty mellow and calm, comfortable and monotone right about now, because I literally am all of those 4 things. But I don't really know what this video is going to be about, in all honesty. I don't know the point of this video. I do not know the beginning, the middle, the end. I don't really know the essence of this video. But I do feel like sometimes speaking about things and me speaking about this will kind of help the situation, get me out of my feelings, get me out of this mood. And also because sometimes you never know who may be able to relate to things that you're saying. So I figured I will just record this video and hopefully someone can relate and take something from it. Yeah, I don't really know how long this video is going to be, in all honesty, so I think I would recommend playing this video whilst you're walking or cleaning or painting your room. I don't know, whether you're doing something. But yeah, I really hope you guys do enjoy this video, and yeah, let's get into it. So a couple of weeks ago on Snapchat, I basically let you guys know that I'm in a funk. I just wasn't myself. I am in a funk. I am not okay. I'm not Sarah. I'm just really in a mood. And I feel like I have been so used to saying that I'm fine for everything. How's uni? Uni's fine. How's life? Life is fine. Everything's fine. I'm okay. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. I was so used to saying that I was fine that I almost became desensitized to how I really felt. And it wasn't until someone was like, okay Sarah, so how are you really doing, that I literally just broke down, and I was just like, oh crap, I'm actually not doing okay. Literally, I'm not doing all right. I pretty much just felt like sugar, honey, iced tomatoes. And I do not usually swear, okay, I'm not a swearer, but I felt like that. I just felt blah, literally just blah. And I didn't really want to speak about it because I didn't really know what was going on myself. So whenever people would ask did something recently happen, or is this happening, or is that happening, my response to everything was just, I don't know. I just don't know why I feel like this. And I feel like partly to blame was the fact that I was on my period. So as a woman, our hormones just go up and down when we're on our periods, and we're literally in and out of funks every single hour. But even when my period ended and I was still in this funk, I realized that another reason was partly due to the fact that so many things around me were changing. My mentality was changing, things were changing around me, finances were changing around me, people were changing around me, and my mindset was changing as well. And I kind of found that I was beginning to lose myself trying to please so many other people, and as a result it was making me tired. I pretty much felt like I was carrying an invisible bag and people were constantly throwing bricks inside of it. I was so eager to give so much love and care and attention and time and all of these things to so many other people, that in return I wasn't giving it to myself. And I literally just felt empty. I was empty, and I was tired from all the weight, from all the changes that was happening around me. And I just felt weak. I literally just felt extremely weak, and I felt like that added to me being in the funk. So I spoke to my sis Tommy about it. Hey sis, love you. And we were just pretty much speaking about change. Just change. When you want to change your mentality, you want to change your mindset, you want to change your hair, you want to change your look, you want to change how you perceive yourself in a negative way. You just want to change so many different things. And I found that I was not willing to change because I felt like my life had now become such a routine. And with it becoming such a routine, I felt like everything was just rigid and structured and set in place. And with all of the other things that were changing in my life, I could no longer now create room. Sorry guys, I'm speaking I don't even know what I'm saying. So uni work is piling up, applications, family stuff, relationship stuff, friend stuff, blah blah, everything under one umbrella. And I literally just felt like I was crumbling every single second. I was trying to hold it together. I was trying to fake it till I make it. When they say fake it till you make it, and then before you know it, when you make it, you don't even know that you faked it, all that type of stuff. I was actually pushing myself. I was pushing myself so hard, but all of the changes on top of one another was literally just killing me. And it kind of worries me because I am usually the upbeat person, trying to encourage people, trying to motivate people, trying to help people. But it was like, okay, with all of these things happening, Sarah, what happens when you crash? What happens when the motivator needs motivating? What happens when you don't feel strong enough to go on with life? What happens when you don't feel like you are going to be able to overcome all of these obstacles and actually handle all of these changes at the exact same time. And I literally was just like, whoa, like, what happens? And it was pretty much during this time where I started taking my note to self more seriously. So I was like proper on it to make sure every morning 11 a.m. I've got a note to self out. I started snapping some goofy snaps once in a while, other snaps like I'm just speaking so monotone. And it was really interesting because some people were able to still look past that and actually be like, are you okay? Like, people noticed my videos were getting shorter. People also noticed that I just wasn't myself, and it's true, I wasn't myself. And I was kind of disappointed in myself as well, because I didn't understand why I was feeling like this so early on in the year. Like, we are still relatively fresh in the new year. It's really interesting when you are so, I would say, you're so open to giving advice, but you cannot take the advice yourself. And that was just literally a real eye-opener for me. Like, Sarah, if you are able to encourage and motivate other people, the same love and the same care and the same strength that you want to pump into other people, be careful and be cautious to also remember that you need to also pump that same love and care and motivation into yourself. Another thing was that me and God were literally like this. And I was really shocked because this year I actually vowed that I was going to put more time, more effort, more of me into my relationship with God, because at the end of the day, whether I'm in that equation or I'm not in that equation, God still remains the same. And I noticed that I thrived to be hungry for God, and I wanted to be hungry for God, but I wasn't doing anything about it. Everything I was doing was still the same, and I wasn't growing with God. I felt so stagnant in my relationship with him. And Earl Blackman posted a video what do you mean last week? A couple of days ago, he posted a video, I'm going to leave in the description box, speaking about people that say they're hungry for Christ but are not actually hungry for him. Because if you were hungry for him, then you would go out and make yourself available. You would go out and fill yourself up. You wouldn't just sit there and continue being hungry. And he used the analogy of like, when you are hungry and you're sitting on the couch and you are thinking about food, you get up, you actively get up, you willingly go to the kitchen, you start cooking, you whip it up, you do all of that, and as a result you end up being full and you end up being satisfied. But why is it that so many of us, and so why is it that me, Sarah, like, why is it that you said you were so hungry for Christ but you were doing everything the same? You didn't actually get up and add to whatever you were doing in order to make sure that you were full. I literally just felt like I needed a push, and I needed a reality check, and I needed just to sit down and just understand how I was going to make myself a better Sarah, how I was going to push myself in everything that I'm doing, whether it's education, whether it's YouTube, whether it's friends. Like, I'm going to push myself but be content and be happy with the way I'm pushing myself. I don't want to force myself to do something, because when you force yourself, you fall out of love with things. And that definitely aided to me being in my funk, like, literally. So I have decided that I'm changing. I'm changing my mindset, I'm changing my mood, I'm changing my mentality, I am changing my funk, I am changing the negative thoughts that I have towards myself. I have decided that I can no longer entertain situations or entertain people who do not benefit me, who do not wish me well. I can no longer pick up the phone calls of my past and expect to be okay. That thing goes straight to voicemail, because the only way and the only direction that I want to go in is going forward. And I feel like by speaking about it, I have been kind of picking myself out of the funk. I have been feeling much better. It's easier said than done, I know, it's much easier said than done, but I feel like I'm openly declaring that things are going to be okay. And alright, Sarah, you may be in this funk, but you are changing your mentality to it all, and as a result things can only get better because you have declared and you have decreed that it will get better as well. So I am changing. I'm literally changing everything. I'm changing my YouTube name, I'm changing my uploads, I'm changing my quiet time, I'm changing how I do my work for uni, I'm changing my work schedule. I'm literally just changing everything, and it kind of feels good knowing that I am forcing myself to adapt to all of the changes that are happening around me without it actually breaking me, because I'm literally breaking out of my old routine. And I do know it is going to be hard. I definitely know it's going to be hard, because at the end of the day, mood swings do come and go. Anyone can choose to be held captive of their past. Anyone can choose to allow negativity to run their life. Anyone can choose to be down all day, anyone can choose to be in the dumps all day, anyone can choose to be in a funk all day, but we only have one life to live, and I don't want to live my life like that. I really don't. And funks do come and go, but you can't allow yourself to stay in a funk forever, because in funks you don't grow, and in funks you don't change, and in funks you just continue to feel sorry for yourself, even when there's so much more to be happier for and so much more to be grateful for and thankful for as well. So yeah, this was a really long video. I don't really know what this video was about, and I'm literally going to look back on this video in the next couple of months and be a bit confused. That was pretty therapeutic and also helpful, and like I said, I don't know if you may be able to relate to this video as well. I just think that was really needed, and I'm kind of happier that I got this off my chest, and I'm going to get out of this funk. Yeah, I'm going to get out of it. So yeah, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I shall see you in my next one. Bye.